Coco, and you're inside tennis with the Cause.
College tennis, a player, a coach, and athletic director at the University of New Mexico. How cool is it to have it right here where you work?
Well, this is cool, and couldn't be more proud of our staff. We put a lot of effort and time into this, and then to see it happening this week, we had fabulous crowds, and it's just a great atmosphere for our sport. And as you know, college tennis is the aspirational dream for our juniors, and really hopefully motivate our young kids playing the game to stay in the game.
Today, we're celebrating the inaugural USTA Campus Championships here for NCAA.
That's right. No, it's really exciting for us.
How big is it to bring this event here?
I think ideally we'd love to do what Omaha does for baseball, and it's fun to see the atmosphere here, different crowds that are here, they're into it, and it's fun.
College was your start into the pros. How great of a pathway is college tennis today into the pros?
I think it's a great pathway, and I think our player development would say the same thing. I mean, a lot of our great players, Stevie Johnson, John Isner, are two that came through the college ranks, and it was great for me, for my training ground as well.
What's it mean to you, to the program, to have the national championships here?
It's just amazing. I mean, the energy is electric. I know that when we built the campus and we built this collegiate center, part of the vision was to bring the NCAAs here, and just to see it come to fruition like this, it's amazing. I mean, you look at the modern game, and the average age of the women in the top 100 is about 24. On the men's side, it's about 28. And most of our really good juniors aren't quite ready to turn pro coming out of high school. So college, I mean, these great programs, these great coaches, these great facilities, being able to go to college and mature emotionally and physically for 1 to 4 years and then come out ready to play. It's just an amazing, it's an amazing institution that's unique to the U.S.
The Tennis Channel is exposing college tennis to a number of fans.
It's remarkable. Yeah, we're so grateful for the partnership with the Tennis Channel. And like you said, Kaz, I mean, the level of play here is so high. A lot of these players do well on the Pro Tour in the summer. We got some great examples in Mackie McDonald and Danielle Collins most recently. But it's just really exciting to see this part of the pathway being highlighted here on campus.
On a bright, sun-filled, warm, and humid day, Final Four action in the 2019 NCAA Men's Team Competition showcased an SEC Big 12 clash. Number 3 seed, University of Florida, led by 7th-year coach Brian Sheldon, who in 2007 led Georgia Tech women to its first national team championship. Taking on number 2 seed, University of Texas, and interim head coach Bruce Burke, previously head coach at University of Michigan. The 27-3 Longhorns got off to a strong start, winning the first leg of the doubles points at the number 1 position and then capturing the coveted doubles point at number 3. Texas momentum was building, taking 4 of the 6 singles first sets and then leaping out to a 3-0 lead. The Gators scrapped back to within 1 point, gathering singles victories at number 1 from ITA 9th ranked Oliver Crawford, and at the number 5 singles from 59th ranked Andres Andrade. However, the guys from Austin collected the ticket to Sunday's final with a 7-6, 6-4 Leonardo Tellez triumph at number 5 singles.
I think Texas did a nice job today in the critical stages of matches.
Bill Tim, when you were a kid, took you under his wing. How much influence did he have on you as a player, but more importantly, these days, as a coach? What are you doing that he was doing for you, that you're doing for the players?
Well, I think that he instilled a lot of good things in me, as far as what it takes to become successful. And he always said that the difference between successful people and people who aren't is that successful people are willing to do the things that unsuccessful people won't do. And so we try to find ways with our guys on our team, our coaching staff, to differentiate ourselves from the pack.
There's a ton of ACC talent here on the men's and women's side. In the Final Four, the Final Four, you see Carolina women, Carolina men, Wake Forest men, Duke women. The conference is extremely strong and deep.
The top half of the men's semifinal bracket was featuring an all-interstate 40 bragging rights matchup. The all-SEC showdown had defending champion number 4 seed Wake Forest University, guided by Tony Bresky in his 8th season as the Demon Deacon coach, and 2018 Wilson ITA Coach of the Year, locking horns with number 9 seed University of North Carolina, coached by 26-year seasoned Tar Heel veteran Sam Paul. The 2017 Wilson ITA National Coach of the Year. The 22-6 Tar Heels took a 1-0 lead after seizing the doubles points at positions 2 and 3. Wake quickly grabbed singles victories at positions 2 and 3 to take a 2-1 lead in the team score. With the score knotted at 3-all, all attention was on Court 1, where Borna Goyo, the 11th ITA ranked, where the 19th ranked William Bloomberg were in the final set with a match that could go either way. But the Demon Deacon hit the winning shot and escorted his teammates to the big dance against Texas.
Well, what a ride we've had in the last 2 weeks. To have to play Georgia in a regional, and then that's not an easy thing to do, and then go across the country and play USC at USC, and then come back and upset the number 1 seed here at Ohio State. So a lot of positives.
On the women's side, the defending national team champion Stanford University, commanded by Lele Forru, 3-time Wilson ITA National Coach of the Year, seeks its 20th NCAA national team title, and 10th under Forru, was going up against the University of North Carolina. Coached by Brian Kalbus, 2-time Wilson ITA National Coach of the Year, the Cardinals seized 2 of the doubles matches to establish a 1-0 lead. Suddenly, Stanford snatched singles at positions 1 and 6 and was out to a commanding 3-0 lead. The Tar Heels started threatening, winning singles at positions 3 and 4. Then remaining positions 1 and 5 were at match point, with Stanford capturing both at the same time, terminating in a 5-2 decision.
Makes us hungrier to play on a successful team and be part of it.
So if you don't really have the intensity and the execution early, it kind of steamrolls from you. So that's kind of what happened with us.
The women's nightcap Saturday semis featured number 1 seed, 27-1, University of Georgia, led by 34-year veteran Bulldog coach, 4-time Wilson ITA National Coach of the Year, Jeff Wallace, and the 27-3, number 5 seed Duke University, with 2014 Wilson ITA National Coach of the Year, Jamie Ashworth, in his 22nd year guiding the Blue Devils program. Georgia, who was seeking its 3rd national championship, quickly drew first blood, taking the number 1 and 2 positions in doubles and posting a 1-0 lead. Duke, in quest of its 2nd national crown, promptly captured 2 of the 3 completed singles matches to deadlock the match count at 2-all, as the remaining matches were anyone's to claim. Then the Bulldogs dropped the nets after winning courts 4 and 6 and celebrated another Final 2 visit.
Bittersweet to lose today, but you get to play for a national championship. You get to be in the Final Four. You're right there, and 1 point here or there makes a difference.
Like, this is for Georgia. Like, come on. Like, I was just so fired up, and to be able to be here, and it feels like this is the best year of my life. Like, I get 3 more. This is amazing. So I mean, it's just a privilege to play for Georgia every single day.
Well, I mean, are you kidding me? As a coach, I mean, that's your dream right there, and she's right. I mean, she bought into the Georgia way.
Championship Sunday provided another hot and humid sunny atmosphere at the USTA National Campus. Number 4 seed Wake Forest, shortly after its marathon 4-3 victory over North Carolina, was eager to take the court and defend its national championship title. The Demon Deacons demonstrated that quest. They rapidly established a 1-0 advantage, claiming the doubles at first and second positions. But Texas, playing for its own motivational impetus, got a stranglehold on 4 of the 6 singles. Within 2 hours and 50 minutes, the Longhorns were toting the winner's trophy back to Austin as the 12th ranked ITA singles player, Yuyo Aito, was being surrounded by ecstatic teammates and coaches attired in burned orange shirts.
I think first off, congrats to Texas. They did play a great match. They showed a lot of toughness and heart. And then as the match got physical, I think they shined.
Get as many games as I could, and it turned out that I could come back and win. So all I was thinking was just to compete and stay up there as long as I can.
When you get to this moment and you're part of a national championship team and you know you have that with you forever and you know you're going to share this bond with the team forever, that joy and that satisfaction and that pride, overwhelms everything else.
The Sunday nightcap featured a keen-to-get-revenge Stanford team. Finals opponent, University of Georgia, was the lone squad to hand the Cardinal a loss, which occurred at the National Indoor Championship Finals in Seattle in February. The Bulldogs looked as if they were off to another title win, as the group from Athens rapidly dominated the Palo Alto #1 doubles team. Nevertheless, Stanford women were not going to capitulate to anyone on the final day of D1 team tennis. The Lili Foru team members took the doubles, along with straight set sweep the singles, to register a 4-0 payback victory over Georgia, as the Cardinal embraced its 20th school national women's tennis title and Lili's 10th.
We had the opportunity to play a college game day a couple of years ago here at the site, and we just loved it. I'm one who would like to see a permanent home for this tournament. I'm hoping it's here someday.
Yeah, the facilities are really unmatched. I think they're the best tennis facilities in the nation, and so it's just been an honor and a pleasure being able to play here. It was great.
Yeah, first day on the practice court, we came on, we're like, oh, we love these courts.
Yeah.
Well, I loved playing for Northwestern. I wore the purple and white. I bleed purple and white for the Wildcats, but, I had a chance to win an NCAA doubles championship for my team and the individuals, and I also played in the championships as a team. So to be here at the USTA National Campus, to be able to call the matches here and see all the energy and excitement, it just brings back fond memories.
Oh, it's unbelievable. I think college tennis is such a unique sport, and I'm glad Tennis Channel's showcasing it. College tennis is just wide open, passion, energy. These young people are laying it all out on the line and cheering. I love the atmosphere.
This is the pinnacle of college tennis in the D1 space. As you know, we serve divisions 1, 2, 3, also NAI and junior college, but for D1 tennis, this is the pinnacle.